This is my second example. So consider this. Now I'll consider this as left and this is my right. I can take it as right, left, or low and high indexes. Okay. So I've considered this time I changed the pivot element to A of 0th element. Okay. So what is the condition? Left should be less than, pivot should be less than, right. And if left is less than pivot, L++ should be happening. If pivot is less than right, R minus minus. Right? Now we'll start comparing. So since left and pivot are placed on the same element, we'll go for opposite direction checking. Pivot is less than A of R. Okay, what is my pivot element right now? 51. Okay, 51 is less than A of R is 4. A of 4 is 42. Condition false. What should I do now? Swap. Okay, so after swapping, 42, 2, 12, 56 and 51 will be placed over. Right? Okay, what was my pivot element? 51. So this is my pivot. Did my right change? No. Did my left change? I did not increment or decrement this, so it remains like that only. Now pivot and right are placed on the same element. Now what should I do? I should go for opposite direction. Now A of left should be less than pivot. This is my condition. A of left is 42 is less than 51. Okay, condition is true. What should I do? I went in this direction, right? So L++. So L was previously, L was 0. Now it became 1. 42, 2, 12, 56, 51. This is left, this is pivot, and this is right. Right? Okay. Now pivot and right are again same, placed on the same element. So compare from opposite side. So A of left should be less than pivot. What is A of left? 2 is less than 51. Condition true. What happens? L++. This is what happening, right? So now L equals 2. It was 1. Now it became 2. Okay. So what is my pivot element? Pivot is here. Right is not changed. Okay. Now again, pivot and right are placed on the same element. So compare from opposite side. So A of left should be less than pivot. Okay. What is my pivot right now? So 51. What is A of left? So again, 12 is less than 51. Condition true. So what should I do? L increment. So what is my L? 2. It became 3. Okay. So 42, 2, 12, 56, 51. Okay. So what is my pivot element? This is pivot. Right did not change yet. Now L became 3. This is L. Right. Now compare. Pivot and right are again placed on the same element. So compare from left. What is A of left right now? 56 is less than 51. Condition false. So what should I do? I have to swap. Okay. After swapping, 42, 2, 12. These both are swapped. So 51 and 56. Okay. So what is my pivot? This is pivot element. And what is my left? This is left and right here. Right? Now pivot and left are placed on the same element. Now I go to opposite comparison. So pivot should be less than A of right. What is my pivot? Okay. Less than 56. Okay. So is that right? Yes, it is right. So R value gets decremented. This is what should happen now. If pivot is less than A of right, now R value should be decremented. So R was previously 4, now R became 3. 42, 12, 21, 26. No, left is here, pivot is here. Again, I is also here. Okay. So, what does this mean? In case if left pivot and high are placed on the same element, it means that appropriate, pivot is placed at its correct position, appropriate position. So, the elements left 2, okay, 51 should be less than 51. Of course, 42 is less than 51, 2 is less than 51, 12 is less than 51. And the elements right of 51 should be greater than 51. So, 56 is greater than 51, right? So, pivot element is kept in correct position. Now, the array becomes half. What is my first half? 42, 2 and 12. Okay? Right? Now, consider another pivot element. Let's say this is my pivot element again, and this is my left, and this is my right. Okay? So, pivot and left are placed on the same element. So, start comparing from right side. Pivot is less than A of R. So, what is my pivot right now? 42 is less than A of R is, what is R? 2. So, what is there in A of 2? 12. False. So, what should I do? Swap. Okay, 42 and 12 are getting swapped. So, 12 to 42. Okay, so what was my pivot element? Pivot element here is itself. So, left here and right here. Okay. Now, pivot and right are placed on the same element. So, I have to go comparison from left side. So, what is left side? So, A of left should be less than pivot. What is A of left right now? A of left equals to 0. So, 12 should be less than 42. Condition 2. So, what happens? Left plus this. Okay. So, what was my left? It was previously 0. Now, it became 1. So, 12 to 42. Okay. Now, left is here. Where is my pivot? Pivot is here. Right is here. Okay. So, pivot and right are placed on the same element. So, you go for opposite direction. So, A of left should be less than pivot. What is my A of left right now? Left equals to 1. So, what is there in A of 1? 2. 2 is less than 42. Condition true. So, what happens? L plus plus. Now, what is L right now? L equals to 2. Okay. So, 12 to 40. Okay. So, what is my pivot element? So, pivot is here, right is here. So, left is here. Okay. Right. Now, pivot right and left are placed on the same element. That means pivot is placed at its correct position. Okay. Now, again, you will divide this array into 2 halves. Okay. This left sub array. Okay. Here you finish with this pivot element. Right. So, this is my first important thing. This is my important thing. Okay. I have to, finally show this. So, 12 can be my pivot element and left height, right? So, since pivot and left are placed on the same element, I start comparison from right. Okay. So, pivot should be less than A of right. What is right now? 1 R. Okay. Now, what is pivot? 12 is less than 2. Condition false. Swap. 2, 12, 0, 1. So, this is my pivot element and this is my right and this is my left. Okay. Now, since pivot and right are placed on the same element, pointing to same element. Okay. Now, I have to go to opposite direction. A of L should be less than pivot. Okay. So what is A of left right now? So for space constraint, I'll be continuing here. So I hope you have written all this. So 2, 12 are left. This is my pivot. This is my left and this is my right. So pivot and right are placed on the same element, right? So I have to go for opposite direction. Now I have to compare A of left should be less than pivot. What is A of left right now? A of 0. That is less than pivot. Partition through left plus plus. That means L became 1, right? So this is left, this is only right, and this is my pivot. That means this element is placed at its correct position. Okay. So now combine the complete array. I hope you all have written this. So for space constraint, I have, I've written this over here. Okay. Right. Now, what is my left subarray? 2, 12. 12 is placed at its correct position. Right. After this, what is my previously pivot element? 42. It is also placed at its position. And what is my that previous pivot? 51. After 51, in case if there are more elements, I have to compare, keep comparing and do operation for those elements also. Since there is only one element, so I need not do anything. So 56. This is the sorted array. Okay. This is how you perform quick sort for a given array of elements. Okay. I hope you all have understood. In case if you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. So in case if you need one more example, I will give it for you. Right. If you like my lectures, please like, share and subscribe to Code with Laya, and also please share them with your friends so that it would be helpful for them also. Thank you.